Hey everybody, Casey Stubbs here. I'm going to do a Dream Trades update. I'm going to give you guys a couple Dream Trades to try out and just see what you guys think. Let's take a look here. Let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is open up my app, and then it'll bring up the Dream Trades that I'm going to be looking at today. And this app goes on your phone or your desktop, and then it comes up with the setups. But before that, I want to look at the S&P 500 and review a couple trades that I've made. So SPY, you know, it's important to look at the market here to see what you want to, what the overall view is. Now, with that being said, there's a lot more stocks that are going down on a down day, so it's harder to find winning trades. However, let's take a look at the markets tab here. So you'll notice that there were still 2,000 stocks that went up today. So there's still plenty of opportunities to make some money. You see that? And that's what Dream Trades will do, is it'll help us to make money even in a down market. So if we look at the S&P 500, today is down, actually the last 2 days in a row. And I was in this, I actually bought this trade about 338, and I closed it out today at, let's see, let me look at my price here. I closed it out today at $348. So I ended up getting $10 per share on this trade. So a really nice setup. This was a Dream Trade setup on the SPY.
See you on the other side.
So right now, my analysis is that it's headed up. It's retraced a little bit here, but it could slow down and then pop back up to 358 and then beyond. Because right now we're in a nice trend, an uptrend. You can see that every time we get a pullback, it bounces. Every time we get a pullback, it bounces. And so I expect that to continue until something changes, like the market rejects and starts to move down. Then that would indicate that we're headed lower. Like, for example, back in September, you saw that it was headed lower, and we broke below this average. We ended up dropping a little bit, but then the support actually held, and we bounced back. And so ever since the end of September, we've been bouncing up, and we could continue that. So that's just something to keep in mind when you're taking Dream Trades, because the better the market's doing, the easier it is. Now, we still find really good trades in down markets, but I'm just letting you know that. So if I just review my account here for the month, you can see that I have 2,000, this is September, $2,265 in closed profit on Dream Trades accounts, and a total of 12 trades closed with 100% win rate, which has been pretty good for the month. And so if we look at my trade log, I can show you what trades we closed today. I closed SPY for $10 a share. I closed CRM. I closed T-Mobile. I closed Netflix, which was a really nice trade for 12% gain, $183 on Netflix. Let's go ahead and take a look at that trade. And don't worry, if you stay tuned, I'm going to give you 2 new trades for today. All right, so Netflix was great because it started up really high and it hit me right in my take profit. Right, so I had my take profit right up here, but I got in right at 500. You see how we had this breakout, and I got in at 500 and I got out around 570. So I made $70 a share on Netflix. So a really solid setup there. And today we're getting a hard rejection on that. Okay, so far October's been a tremendous month. A lot of good Dream Trades. Let's see what we're looking at for today. Let's take a look at GSS. GSS. Okay, so GSS is a very, very solid setup in my opinion, because we have a nice big up move, okay, and what we're going to notice here is there's a little trend line, okay, and we have a channel, right, and to me, this is what you would call a bull flag, right? This is a bull flag, all right? And when you see a bull flag, a lot of times it's going to spike up, right? And so it hasn't done that yet, but you can see it's tested 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. It's just really been going. So now it's pushing up. I think we could see a test right up here. And if it doesn't break it this time, maybe it will the next time. Obviously, anything can happen in trading, but I really like this setup, GSS. And so I will be taking this trade. Actually, let's take a look at it here. You see it did reject off of this level, but I think we could bounce and go right through it. So I'm actually going to go ahead and take this trade right now, and I'm going to take a position on GSS. Okay, so I just went ahead and did that. I got 540 shares of GSS. That's in the position. All right, so now let's keep moving forward. Let's take a look at KSU. KSU. All right, so this trade is not one that I like too much. It's sideways. There's not any uptrend at all, so I'm definitely not interested in this setup. Let's look at MWA. MWA. Okay, so this was a trade that I had been looking at earlier, and I had drawn this trend line, and it worked out just perfectly. It broke over the trend line, and then yesterday it tested it, and today it went up again. So I like this setup a lot as well. I think it's bouncing off the channel. It's breaking this trend line, and we're moving up. I think we could get up to 1230. So I'm going to actually add this position as well. Okay, so there you have it. So that's that. 2 solid dream trade setups right there for you. Hopefully you guys will enjoy that and get some benefit out of it. Let us know if you're interested in trying out the dream trades. Go ahead and click the link below. It's available. You can kind of see what we've done so far. Here's the performance over the last 100 trades, $6,000 in profit. The total win rate is 76.6%. Whereas the average loser, if you look at the stats here, the average winner is 146, the average loss is $124 with a 76% win rate. You can just see a nice solid equity curve, and you can see each month the equity on the account's been growing really nicely. If I take you in here, you can see how this account's been growing really well. You can see the equity is just bouncing and growing really, really nice. Today was a down day, not in trading, but in equity, because some of my positions that I was holding have dropped a little bit today. All right, so that's it for today's Dream Trade session. If you guys are interested in trying it out, click the link below, let us know, and thank you so much.